Okay, first a disclaimer. I don't have any affiliation with Costco, but I like to buy their stuff. So here's what we have. Some nitrile palm gloves. They come in a 6-pack, and here's the UPC number. Currently, they are on sale for $6, which I thought was a steal. They're nitrile coated gloves. They're kind of rubber coated gloves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, I'm going to use them, and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, first impression, the box is made to protect gold, because this thing is nearly impossible to even open. It comes in a couple of different colors, and I'll show you the colors right here. If you want, you can pause that and you can read it. I'm going to be using this for paint thinner for the bed project, which is one of my other YouTube videos. But opening this package is a real bear. So what I've done is I've decided to use a razor, and you should be really careful, especially when you go buy the gloves, that finger in particular. So it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, so I'm just going to pause, but you get the idea. I sliced it around here. I'm going to slice it on the two other sides and hinge it open. Okay, so here's the last segment on the neoprene gloves from Costco, and as you can see, these got pretty chipped up here, and that was from sanding with Scotch-Brite pad and wiping paint thinner on a project. So they're not that durable. They're almost disposable with each project. So for $6, you know, probably have to make up your own mind on that one. But it's better than not having gloves. But even so, this is the worst part of the glove, the polyester. Everything soaks in, so I don't see these as being a real great purchase. Here's the second application of this nitrile glove. And what I'm doing is I'm cleaning my parts washer. I had some rubber hoses in here. I left them in for a long time. Had to do that because all the degreasers these days are biodegradable, so it's mixed with water, and it just wasn't effective immediately. So you have to leave it in for a long time. I'm scraping a bunch of gook and gunk here, and underneath is the drain port. You can see the drain right there, draining it into an old Christmas popcorn tin, which apparently is watertight. It's because my 5-gallon bucket wouldn't fit underneath there, the parts washer with that shelf and everything. But I can tell you right now that these gloves in this application are getting a less than passing grade. I would probably give them about a 4. And the main reason for that is because although these are nitrile coated, you can see the fabric on the back, and on more than one occasion I've had liquid spilled on the back. And what that does is, with the nitrile on the front, my hand is basically basking in the liquid in the solution that I'm trying to stay away from. It would have been a lot more effective if Costco would have just dipped the entire glove in right up into the wrist right there, and that would have given you a lot of protection. So, you know, if you're dealing with that kind of application where there's a lot of liquid splashing around, I wouldn't even recommend these gloves. I'd recommend kitchen gloves before I recommended these. But for, you know, some things, like I showed you before, the paint thinner and things like that, these gloves work. The other thing I discovered was, although this is a very sticky, and probably about as sticky as you can get, when I carried this tin, it's actually slippery. You get a film in between your fingers, and this was slippery. So it wasn't, you know, as sticky as I was hoping for. So that pretty much concludes the review of these nitrile coated gloves. And so just consider your application before you buy these gloves. For the price, I still think it's a good deal. I still think it's a good item to have around the garage, and I'm sure it will serve its purpose. But I bought 2 packets of this. I'm probably going to return 1 packet because I don't think that I need the 12 gloves. If it was completely coated, I'd be keeping all 12 of them. So that's just my thoughts. I hope that helps you. Okay, so we got the gloves, we got the paint thinner, and you can see what's going on. The gloves are working great for this application, but I'll show you another application where They don't get a very good grade. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being return them right now, so far I'd give this application probably about an 8. First impression, they're very sticky. Second impression, I don't consider my hands to be large, or that large. This is the largest size they had. They basically had 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. I tried on the small. They were way too small. The mediums were tight. The large are okay. I think they could afford to be a little bit larger. So if you have really large hands, I don't think this is going to work out for you. But it does have that stretchy polyester fabric on the back. So, you know, it's not like you're going to wear these all day, or maybe you are. If you're going to wear them all day, this probably wouldn't work out for somebody with large hands, really large hands. Otherwise, I think it'll work just fine. So we're going to put some paint thinner on a rag, use these for a while, and I'll let you know what I think later on. Bye. Okay, so here's what the contents of the package are. 97% polyester, 3% Cucho, which I have no idea what that is. Oh, actually, you know what? That's rubber. Let's go up here. And coatings, 100% nitrile. So it's 97% polyester, 3% rubber, and 100% nitrile coating. So the coating comes in 2 colors. I don't think there's any differentiation between the type of gloves, but once you cut the package on 3 sides, you can take the color of your choice. So since we're working with like an oily steel, we're going to remove the oil. We need a couple of these gloves, a left and a right. Should be all we need. Apparently, we have 2 lefts. Hey, I just thought of something. Maybe the lefts are black and the rights are the, let's see, left is gray, left is gray. I thought for a second there that maybe Costco did something really smart and had 2 gloves, 1 of each color. 1 for your left hand, 1 for your right hand. Apparently not. So you have 3 blacks and 3 grays. Wow, that was too easy.